Algebra is one of the most essential branches of mathematics because it teaches us how to think logically, recognize patterns, and solve problems step by step. Unlike basic arithmetic, which focuses only on numbers, algebra introduces symbols, usually letters, to represent values we do not yet know. These symbols allows us to form expressions and equations that describe relationships between quantities. Through algebra, we can solve real-life problems in a structured and meaningful way. At its core, algebra begins with the idea of variables. A variable is a letter like x, y, or z that stands for an unknown number. By using variables, we can create expressions such as 3x plus 5 or 2y minus 7, which combine numbers, letters, and operations. These expressions don't have a specific value until the variable is defined, but they help us represent a general mathematical relationship. One of the most important concepts in algebra is the equation. An equation is a statement that shows two expressions are equal, usually containing an unknown that we must find. For example, in the equation x plus 4 equals 10, the goal is to determine which value of x makes the statement true. Equations function like a balance scale. Whatever we do to one side must also be done to the other side, maintain equality. This principle helps us isolate the variable and discover its value. To solve an equation, we usually follow a sequence of logical steps. In x plus 4 equals 10, we subtract 4 from both sides to isolate the variable, resulting in x equals 6. This simple process becomes a foundation for solving more complex equations later on. As we progress, we encounter equations involving multiplication, division, or even multiple steps that require combining like terms or using the distributive property. The goal remains the same: find the value of the unknown. Algebra also introduces us to the linear equations, which are equations where the variable has a power of 1. Examples include 2x minus 3 equals 7 or 5y plus 10 equals 0. These equations form straight lines when graphed, which is why they are called linear. Solving linear equations teaches us to identify how the quantity changes in relation to another, a concept that appears not only in mathematics but also in science, economics, and everyday decision making. Another important idea in algebra is the use of formulas. Formulas are algebraic equations designed to help us find unknown values in specific situations. For example, the formula for the area of a rectangle, A equals 1 times W, uses multiplication to relate length and width to the total area. By rearranging, I don't know how to read this, formulas, we can solve for different variables depending on what information we have. This flexibility is one of algebra's strengths. As algebra becomes more advanced, we encounter systems of equations, quadratic equations, and functions. Systems of equations involve two or more equations that must be solved together because they share variables. Quadratic equations involve variables raised to the second power and often produce two solutions. Functions describe how one quantity depends on another and are essential in understanding patterns and changes over time. Beyond the classroom, algebra plays a major role in real life. It helps us calculate budgets, predict trends, measure distances, and solve practical problems. Engineers use algebra to design structures. Scientists use it to analyze data. And technology relies on algebraic logic to operate devices and software. Even simple daily tasks like comparing prices or planning schedules often involve algebraic thinking without us realizing it. In the end, algebra is more than just numbers and letters. It is a language of patterns, structure, and reasoning. Learning algebra trains our minds to think clearly, make connections, and solve challenges efficiently. Skills that remain valuable far beyond school. And now I'm going to show you a simple algebra. So this is an algebraic expression. We can see coefficient, monomial, binomial, trinomial, variable, and constant. In Indonesia, koefisien is angka yang memiliki variabel. Sementara variabel itu adalah huruf. Variabel adalah x, y, z seperti yang tadi dijelaskan. Koefisien adalah angka yang ada di samping variabel-variabel tersebut. Kalau konstanta adalah angka tunggal tanpa variabel, tanpa huruf, dia kayak angka biasa. Monomial, binomial, trinomial seperti terms. Jadi monomial adalah one term, binomial two terms, and trinomial is three terms. Sekian penjelasan dari saya. See you next time.